I'm Seth N da Sweats.
I'm Easy in the Suits.
You're now listening to Sweats and Suits podcast.
Now give me 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Sweats and Suits podcast.
Oh, the mic here.
I got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I
you
might get real nasty with it. I'm not sure. I might cut it off, start over. Maybe go
Every time I think about doing something different with my hair, I think about that picture, and I was like, that nigga do podcast.
Yeah,
I was
niggas do
like,
podcasts.
I got to get away from that.
I feel you.
Oh, no.
We do podcasts.
But nigga, sometimes. No, the funny part about this, and I'm going to let you introduce your show.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when we did the fucking hold music on our show, like, it was so goddamn funny because we just realized how many things, like, every time we said something our girls could be offended by, we played the hold music. The whole show was hold music.
See, I like that.
Yeah, but it was just like,
That's the kind of energy I be on. Like,
also, like, stop being sensitive. Hold on, Lil Wayne.
yeah, like,
Don't burn the table.
Hey, dude, I'm about to spit this heat.
what happened?
Somebody drop the coal.
Ooh, nigga, they done gave you a fucking torch. It's over.
Nigga, when did I didn't know the other one was like that.
No, you gotta turn it up. All my lighters on 110%.
Okay. Yeah, them lit.
Look,
That's wild.
I ain't even holding it no more. It's still going.
Damn, that motherfucker is lit.
You gotta turn it down. Otherwise, burn all that butane out. All right, man. Introduce your show.
Man, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing, man? It's a weird comeback for me. It's been a while. I haven't potted in
Let me get that.
a time. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I still know how to do this. Welcome to another episode of Sweats and Suits podcast. I am the man in the sweat, Seth, and
I am the man in the quarter zip.
oh God,
TY.
Today I have a very, very strong friend of the show.
Yeah, man.
A friend who's been around for a while. One of my favorite people to pod with.
Oh, man.
It's always a wits match when I.
It's always a good time. We have conversations about, like, when we get on the pod together, like, it's like being in an all-star game, but like the fourth quarter all-star game.
Facts. Like when niggas really holding defense.
Yeah, it's like, okay, no, it's time to turn up. Like, yo,
Right.
oh, you do this because I do this.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And lock up. You know what I'm saying?
But also, we on the same team.
That's a fact. Yeah. That's a fact. Man, I got my boy TY in the building from 7210 podcast, man. What's popping with it, brother?
Man, nothing, though. I appreciate you calling me. Because you called me early. You was like, hey, fam, I'm trying to do this. I was like, yo, we can make it work on this day. I'm like, yeah, I'm be in the city on Saturday. Bucks game. Good win.
Right. Good
Shout
win.
out mid. The mid pack is smoking today.
The mid still selling.
Man, listen.
Okay, at all times.
All you
I just want
niggas
everybody
super
to know
mega
that.
weeds, nah. Mid. The mid ain't going nowhere. But that was a good one. So, you know, I definitely I'm happy to get the invite. I want to pull up on you.
Yes,
And
sir.
even though I have some topics saved for the everyday pod
we got to do.
behind the paywall, because, you know, niggas is wild. You know, I just want to be here, and, you know, whatever you want to get into, we can get into it. I literally got the note that says Convos with Seth and Weave.
That's lit.
Yeah,
That's lit.
It's going to be wild.
But first of all, man, it's been a while for me. I haven't been on the mic since I did the episode with Wind Down Wednesdays. Shout out to KD with B. Jones and Creed. They had me on their 50th episode.
Big deal.
Yeah, man.
A lot of niggas
dope.
don't make it to 50.
I actually got a chance to talk to B. Jones for the first time since he curved me. I wasn't gonna bring it up.
Is there a pause in him curving you?
No. Curving. Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and throw it
I'll put it
out
like this. He curved me as far as being a guest on the show.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough to deal with, right?
Not. I'm a real one, right? Understand. He had a lot of things going on, but I told him it wasn't hard feelings. I was just never reaching out again. Like, it was just gonna be what it was. Like,
Yeah, now you gotta call me.
Yeah, I didn't unfollow him. You know, I don't know, hating shit. It was just one of those, all right, bro, like, y'all made y'all decision, him and Myron.
How serious is it if you unfollow somebody?
I feel like that's one of those situations where you just don't want to see a person.
But, like, that's how you feel. How they go feel. Like, this motherfucker. Like, motherfuckers be taking it to heart. Like,
I feel like women get more mad about it than men.
Yeah.
I think a nigga's, well, first of all, I don't know who follow and unfollow me.
How do you even tell? Yeah, how do you even tell?
So in having that conversation with him, he was like, bro, it wasn't like that. You know, we chopped it up. He wasn't like copping a plea. He was just saying like, hey fam, I didn't, you know, he probably didn't take me serious. He was like, bro, I didn't feel like I was that yet, whatever. He was like, but I just, you know, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And he said he want to come up. So me and him chopped it up. That was a good conversation. Dude is really funny. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to do Tone Deaf Radio with Juan, and
how was that?
It was good. I mean, like I said, man, I was doing a lot of away games.
How many? What? Like Juan and them, they want to put up a 4 to 6 hour podcast. Like I got a solid 2.25 hour jokes, but like 4 hours.
It depends
of jokes,
on how many niggas in the room. Like if it's 4 of us who are funny niggas, like me, you, Dooch, and Eric could probably pod for 3.5 and not even realize it.
Yeah,
I don't want to, but like it'll be one of those. Oh shit, we've been going for all right.
Yeah,
well, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
But besides that, man, things have been all right, man. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who donated to my son Cam.
Woo! Look at God.
Man, got him registered. The community really came through for your boy. I couldn't be happier. Like, it really made me happy and feel proud. Like, you know what I'm saying? And thankful. You know, people show love like that.
And from the outside in, I want to let you know that the appreciation post is not unnoticed. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, as somebody who donated to the cause, it's just like, I did it just because, you know, you my nigga, dad shit, solidarity. And like shit, like I know how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? My daughter this summer wants to ride equestrian, 1,600.
Shit.
I'm like, you know, daddy got you, but like that shit only is 2.5 weeks.
Damn.
That shit, it's 12 days.
Days, right.
I'm like 1,600
for 12 days. That's like 125 a day. I did the math very quickly in my head.
But you just put it out there like, hey, if you can, you can. If you can't, you can't.
And that was my thing. Like I was hoping nobody felt obligated, you know, because even before I put it up, like I sent it to my mom and I sent it to Courtney. Courtney actually put it up before me. That's how hesitant I was.
It be like that, right?
Courtney was like, all right, fuck it. Like, to me, I'm sitting there like I'm worried. Like, I ain't want people to feel obligated.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm not begging.
Right, I wasn't begging. I was like, look, I understand times are hard. If you can't, I'll take words of encouragement and be like, thank you. Like, you know, even if you just shared it and couldn't donate, thank you.
Hey, listen, appreciate it. But people came through.
Like, nigga.
But
came
then
through like a motherfucker.
I appreciate you all. We were able to do X, Y, and Z. That shit goes a long way.
But I had to.
Because I've donated to people who didn't put that post up. I'm like, what happened with it?
Whatever happened?
Yeah, what happened with that?
So my thing was, I was worried that I didn't put it up. I was like trying to find the right time to post it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure it's in the morning.
Yep.
Want to make sure people see it.
Yep.
Want to make sure everybody like gets their flowers. And it's crazy because he even got more donations when people saw the appreciation post. It's like, fam, we reached our goal. Like, but trust, nothing is going to me and Courtney. Everything is for him. Like, anything extra we got, we booked the hotel. The hotel was.
Oh, you talking about it was a cabin, wasn't it?
Like damn near had to get cabin, but we ended up going the hotel route because mother-in-laws and stuff aren't going. You know what I'm saying now? So, it was just heart fulfilling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was one of those, like, damn, like, y'all really fuck with a nigga. Not like I couldn't, and it's not saying I couldn't believe it, but you know, you just have those moments where it's like, shit.
You know what?
How do I repay these people? Like,
you know what? And I haven't done, and I've thought about it, but I just haven't run into a situation like that. And y'all probably gonna be hear from me soon if my daughter really want to do this horse riding shit. But
and I will donate to the cause.
Bro, you remember when Kylie Jenner, makeup artist, needed a kidney?
Yeah.
And she put up a GoFundMe?
Right.
Well, like, you a whole billionaire.
See, and that's my thing. Like, if I had it, no way would you have saw that.
But also, like, she ain't feel no shame behind that shit. Like,
And the fact that she didn't feel no shame, like, why should I? And I really don't.
and he only needed 50, and they raised 70 for him. And it was just like, huh? Like, so this is my nigga. Like, I'm gonna donate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like every little bit
helped.
Got you there, got him there, and it's gonna mean so much to him.
And it's crazy because when I told him like you all set, he was like, for real? Yes. Like, I'm like, but we got to get the people something. So what you want to do? I was like, you want to record when we down there? You want to do it? He was like, yeah. Like, it was like, I get a New Jersey. Like, the registration, like, it come with a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of stuff going on. So I'm just excited for it. I'm excited for him. I get to be a parent. I'm not going down there as a coach.
That's the best part, bro.
I get to go down there as a parent.
Be loud as hell on the sideline.
Man, just straight niggerish.
Hit his ass.
Get off the ball.
What? They can't do shit with you.
What are you waiting for? I get to do all that shit. Whereas as a coach, I still get to do that, but it's like coming from a coach instead of just coming from a parent. I'm excited. Like I said, I really hope it lives up to what it's supposed to be. I hope it give what it's supposed to have gave. So I really want to take a moment to just thank everybody again, man. If you donated, if you giving kind words, shared it, told me, hey, let me know around the time when y'all leave, like whatever, I got y'all. I appreciate it, man, for real.
Mm-hmm.
And again, nothing is coming to us. Everything is still in his Cash App. His Cash App looks better than mine.
Man, that's a glorious feeling.
Man.
Like, don't ask. Hey,
nigga, whatever you want.
Dad, can I go get some food?
Thank the people.
You got it right.
Thank the people.
The people got to know.
Nigga, we gonna get you a card. Swipe that motherfucker.
Dog, but like the and like I said, outside in, the gratitude means so much.
Yeah, I mean, because how do you not, like, I don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm a humble person, bro. Anybody that can help, cool. Like I always tell people, I try to help any way I can. Sometimes I can't support like I want to. You know, sometimes I can't support not like that. Sometimes I can't support financially like I want to. And it sucks. But I try to do everything around it. Is there a share button? Bet.
Dog, like,
is there
people underestimate that. Like, and like anybody listening to this, you know, screenshot the sweats and suits and repost it and just watch what happens.
Dog, and I look at shit like even time. Hey, do y'all need something? Oh, y'all need me? I could pull up and help. I could try. Here. Yeah, like time is valuable.
Yeah.
I could try to donate some time. So I wanted to make sure that I had a chance to thank everybody and they hear my voice thanking them. Cam thanks y'all. He tried to do a couple of videos, but Cam is a really goofy kid. He wanted it to be perfect. But
that's the hard part for him. Like when you release the goofy ass shit. Like,
so me and him are gonna do something, like I said, and it's kinda gonna lead into what me and Tony have been working on for months. Like we've had multiple conversations with that shit. Like
I got you too.
You do?
I got it. Yeah, I finally got the vector right. So
perfect.
Yeah, I got you.
So just a quick synopsis of that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dad shit is everything you think it is. Like,
yeah,
this dad shit, it's not always glorious, man.
And it's not sports
all
the time.
Sports, it's not. Like, listen, I got 2 daughters. Dad shit is me talking about standing on the sideline in the heat, watching her ride a horse.
That's dad shit for sure.
Dad shit, nigga.
Right.
What? Like,
and I want to give a shout out to Weave because he has his dad demo.
Ooh.
And that's more of a deep dive into fatherhood. This is more so like a vlog conversation about the fun and bullshit of fatherhood.
God,
like
it's so fun.
And don't think it's just sports. I know me and Tony have kind of sports related things.
Yeah.
But if your kid does art, if your kid does music, and you got to show up to recitals,
bro.
If your kid, you know,
I had a dad shit moment when my sons was here. My son spent like an hour and a half editing this TikTok video that was like 90 seconds. Dog, but the video was cold. I'm like, fam, I am about to put you to work. You don't even know it.
You don't even know it.
Like
the fact that you're able to do that at your age.
Like, I need that. Like, what? Like, and I be thinking about all the shit that we was doing when we was younger that we didn't even know we was doing. Remember when you was coding Black Planet?
We were coders.
Coding. We didn't even know.
We didn't realize that. We was telling niggas, hey, send me the code. So you start tweaking little shit. Like, I found, like, when you had to go find the specific line to put the music in. Come on, cuz.
MySpace page had snowflakes falling. Like, how you do that?
How
like,
you do that? Hey, man, shit. It cost you a little bit to get some shit. But you couldn't send a Cash App. So you had to literally see a nigga. Give me that dub.
Give me that, what? Nigga, I was at Parkside. Duh. Shout out my nigga Hustle. My nigga John from Civilized Savages. this nigga is such a fucking hustler. Like, every time I talk to him, I get something out of him, and he's up.
Yeah.
He's up. And
John
he's
is up.
Still hustling.
I fuck with John.
He's still hustling, bro.
And that was another, like, I don't know if they get their credit.
But they don't want the credit, fam.
As a podcast.
They don't want it.
Them niggas were in my rotation. Like, I wish they were still.
They not consistent with it because they going.
They go, but they were so good.
Dog, and
I never got a chance to truly pod with them. That's one of my biggest,
bro. Like,
that's one of my biggest sadnesses with this.
If we could put together a pod with like me, you, Weave, and Sam, it would definitely have to be behind the paywall because we gonna say some things. But like, Sam say some shit, you be like, you goddamn right, but we can't say that out loud. Like, we gotta be cool. Like,
right.
Keep that low.
I look at a lot of shit like that though. Like, even with dad shit, like, this became a dad, right?
Cool.
Or not just became. His son, like, what? Or kid is like, what, 2 now?
John?
Man,
John kid like
4?
Oh.
Is he 4?
Yeah, like 4 or 5, bro.
That was that early on?
Lil John.
She got pregnant?
Lil John a minute.
Okay.
Lil John just had a birthday. So
Okay,
like,
cool. You know, happy birthday to him. Mm-hmm. But I remember, like, kind of when that was shaking off, I'm like, yo, hey, dude, do your dad shit, y'all. Like,
man, he's dad shit for real. Because me and him be talking about it. He's like, yeah, know what I'm saying? I got junior and swimming lessons. Like,
fam,
niggas go dad shit all the way.
My son has my son can go live on TikTok. I can't.
I don't know how.
He got over 1,000 followers.
When did you become old?
Shit.
When did you get old, Phil? You know when I got old? I got old about 2.5 years ago. About 2.5 years ago, I got old. It was like when we had the studio downtown, I was old. Because I was like, I would go to Jazz in the Park, but I'm not doing nothing after.
I think pandemic really aged the fuck out of me for me. I think pandemic really aged the fuck out of me because I started realizing by 11, 12, I started looking at the clock like, is bar closed that series?
For what? Well, I want to see the lights come on.
Exactly.
Like, you think it's ugly anyway.
I think when I started hating bar closed, I think that's when it started to like really, like, we having a good time, but I kind of want to get out of here before the riffraff of trying to get through the door.
Yeah. And it was like, if I could get to the food spot and it ain't a line.
That's, nigga, you just dropped a jewel on these motherfuckers.
If I get to Qdoba and I just walk in, I take my time with it. Like, hey, is them fajitas hot though?
If you get the ends before they got the dude at the door giving you,
come on, man. You still got selections?
Facts.
But let me get the barbecue chicken with potato and the Reuben.
If you get the fatty patty.
Wow.
Before you and place your order where you can just stand outside and wait for it. You ain't got to sit in your car where they got to look at you like, come on.
For what?
Man.
But it's like, you know, the older you get, the less you're trying to catch a straggler. Like, what am I going to do with that?
Yeah, I knew what I was going home to at that point.
Come on, man. I'm just got to go home. But, like, let me tell you how old me and my girl have gotten in the pandemic. This is just last night. We laying on the couch watching the fucking, what's the Tom Hanks series? Angels and Demons. And
yeah.
We watching it. So we watched the first one. Second one, come on. We fall asleep on the couch. And, like, this is how old we are. I'm hitting her like, hey, yo, get up, get in the bed. And then I fall back asleep. And then she wake up, hey, yo, get up, get in the bed. And she fall back asleep. And we just couldn't move, like, old. And then we woke up this morning in pain. Like, oh, my back and my neck.
Me and the wife will fucking go to dinner. Be like, yeah, after dinner, we going to hit the spot. We going to chill.
Nope.
As soon as we done with dinner and we yawning and shit, we done had some drinks at dinner. We looking at each other like, hey, you just want to go to the crib? Sit in the living room.
Chill. Turn the AC up. What?
And you trying to sit in the living room. I'm the first nigga knocked on the couch. I'm on the couch, head down. She like, Seth, you're not. And I'm like, you're right.
You're right.
I'm going to get up.
Yeah.
I'm going to get up and just go. Like,
I'm the worst with that, though. Like, let me sleep on the couch. Let me sleep. I'm not trying to get up and go get to bed. Like,
that'd be her. She'd be like, if you gonna stay out here, stay out here. Fuck it. But
yeah,
that's it. Just come with age, though. Like,
but like, you got to do it gracefully and like recognize who you are. I just went by Quincy crib, and so I'm chopping it up with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, the thing about Quincy, I don't know when he became truly himself, but he's truly himself. Where like, if he don't want to do it, he ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Not none. And you know, niggas got to get to that point because, like, it's old habits. Like, yeah, no, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, fam, let's leave the house at 6. Let's leave the house early.
See, and that'd be my thing. I think that was also I'm getting older situation. Because it was like, yo, I think I want to get there at an earlier time than normal. I think I would rather, like I want to get there so I can get a little bit of I've been trying to get to the bar like 5, like 6, and be done by like 10.
It's like the patience where, that's why I love Houston so much.
Right.
Like, you know what time we can go out in Houston? 1 o'clock. Yeah. And we could be out from 1 to 7. We could push it. Like, you want to stay out till 11, we can, but like, shit, Rio, it was like 10. Rio was like, I'm about to leave in a minute. And niggas was like, fam, I'm right behind you. And I'm on vacation.
I'm right behind you.
Like, what we doing? What we putting the force down for?
Because, like, niggas, that's just what niggas do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those situations where I've gotten to the point where I look at shit like going out is a luxury.
Talk about it.
I got kids. And they ain't going every weekend. So, like, if it ain't an event, it's probably not going to happen. But
also, like, you know what'd be great when the kids be gone? Sleep.
Woo, talk about it, King.
Sleep. Dog, my girl praises me because I'm still like, I take the kids to the park. Like, it's been a long-ass work day for you. I ain't really been doing shit at work.
That's what's disappointing about some vacations.
Not getting to sleep?
Thank you.
Well, me and my girl just went to DR. First night, we up. Second night, we up. Third night, we up. Fourth night, bed. 8 o'clock.
Man.
8 o'clock. Like, and we made that decision together. Like, yeah, we could go out. Because we was there with other couples and shit. So they're like, yeah, meet us at the bar. And we was like, yeah. Nah.
See, but that was me in Houston. We went to Houston. Niggas like, how do you fall asleep that fast? Hey, man. I'm trying to get these naps in.
Yeah. Also,
in between, like
his dad should be piling up. Like,
folks, I think I napped so good. Okay, so like one of the camp first tournament, we got down there. We got down there late. We got food. You know, had a game next day. Cool. We got up, won handsomely. That night, we got back to the hotel. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take a nap before, you know, the parents wanted to meet. We got the boys some pizza and stuff down in the lobby. Mm-hmm. But before that, it was over. It was sleep.
What? Like, people don't realize, like, the toll that driving take out of you.
I drive for a living, so
like,
trust me.
Come on, man.
Trust me. Half the time, I don't even feel like driving.
I done drove to Indiana, and I done yelled for 2 hours at these games.
Yeah.
Like,
see,
what?
And we were, that's the funny part. A lot of people don't know. We were in Indiana at the same time. That
same
tournament.
Time.
The same fucking
same
tournament.
Time.
You had a basketball tournament. I had a football tournament.
I was sleepy as hell when I seen you.
Yeah.
When
nigga.
I saw you, I was like, you was at the hotel. Like, you had the slides on and
everything. Yeah,
like,
I came out comfy. I came out looking like I coached today. Mm-hmm. We good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. But that's just to give everybody an update. Like, I know this is y'all first time hearing me in a while, and I'm so happy to be back behind these mics. I got so much I want to talk about, like, and I know we just went off into a tangent about that shit.
Yeah, let me get into it. I'm a chime in ass nigga, so you got to.
Yeah. So, but that shit is definitely on the way. Like, you know, we just kind of gave y'all a preview of kind of how I want that shit to go, but it's gonna be in video form as well. We got vlogs coming and shit like that.
And
so
the logo is fire.
Fire. I like that shit logo. It's gonna be good. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna love it. So to address out the gate, me and Eric are not having a Joe Budden issue. Because the last time,
okay.
Yeah, the paperwork is good. Last time y'all heard Eric, he was with Dooch, and now y'all hearing me and I'm with Tony. Listen, there's no Joe Budden shit going on here. That situation, which has been talked about droves and droves. So everybody knows the situation by now. You know, you either side with Rory and Maul or Joe. I'm kind of on. I understand both sides, but I kind of side with Rory and Maul a little more.
I'm saying,
yeah, but just on a friendship level, how often do we see situations like that where I would have never guessed that they would be having these type of issues. One, as a podcast, but two, as friends.
Yeah, but you got to consider what type of friends they are.
And that's the thing. Like, I want to talk about levels of friendship.
Yeah.
And how, you know, Rory and Maul they both knew each other through Joe. Mm-hmm. But now it seems like they come out on the other side of the situation closer with each other than Joe.
Because of Joe.
Because of Joe.
Right.
How does shit like that happen?
It's what's the way to say it? Like, when you're able to do something and be successful because of somebody else, that changes the type of friendship y'all have.
True.
Like, I have, and me and you are a lot the same in this way. Like, whatever I'm doing, I don't want to say I'm carrying my weight, but like, I'm not doing it because of anybody else. I'm doing it with somebody. I feel like they was doing it because of him, and so that just changed their leverage in the situation. But it's just not what I like more than anything is consistency, and I feel like Maul was always consistent because Maul just showed up. I ain't doing no pre-prep.
Nope.
I'm gonna talk when I want to. Sometimes I ain't gonna say shit. Sometimes I'm gonna be like, "Hey,
I'm the cool nigga."
Wow, that's crazy.
I'm the cool nigga.
That's it, and like that's consistent, and I can get with that. And I feel like Joe was consistently crazy. And like the thing I think people underestimate about Rory is no matter what and how you feel about him, all respect to those who are going to fall into this category, still a white man, still might white man some things.
True.
That's how I feel.
No matter how many barbecues he's invited to.
Still, what? Fucking ridiculous. When he said fucking, I'm like, hey, yo, relax. I know your dad. You'll have my ass and all that other shit the white dudes be saying, but like, nah. But like, I don't see you or I falling into a situation like that. I could see other people.
I can see other people in the power world falling into that.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen, actually.
Have I seen it happen?
I've seen it happen at least twice.
The thing is, like, I don't be paying attention to that. I
only pay attention because of how much. Like, for a while, I was super dedicated. I tried to listen to every pod.
Yeah, like, you care a lot about the Milwaukee podcast scene.
And it was because I was trying to keep what's happening there from happening everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I never wanted, like, you know, I'm going to say what I say. But I don't say anything I say with malice, harmful intent, nothing. So, my fear was that, you know, big personalities say big shit. You say the wrong shit, here we go.
Yeah.
So.
But also, like, when niggas say the wrong shit, and not even the wrong shit when shit is perceived the wrong way, they not going to bring it to, like, even when the shit happened with Weave, you was like, hey, fam, here go Weave number, call him. I call Weave, ironed it out, boom, it ain't shit.
And the thing,
Weave wasn't thinking about me, I wasn't thinking about Weave, shit just happened.
But even with that situation, because me and Weave kind of had an issue, but you got to think about the situation I got put into.
Right, you in the middle.
Not only in the middle, I'm the only person there. Like, when it happened, when the pod happened.
Oh, yeah. Like, but, like, who depended on you? And, like, you know what? There was a lot of, like, battery and back situations there where it's like, hey, fam, you need to say something because this ain't that. I'm like, fam, like.
And I felt like now that they had me in the room and everybody was kind of on one side, y'all had a chance. All right, cool. I could have done more to, like, I guess, stand on the situation, but I also, again, trying to be political Seth a little
diplomatic
bit.
And all that
shit.
shit.
But I think now that can't happen. If that happens to me now, it's a different result.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to like, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, it's like, all right, fam, we had a good weekend. I just kind of want to keep everything.
Yeah, and we need niggas like that because I'm on the other end of like, what'd he say? Like, no.
And now
I
think
like
now I'm more of that.
Yeah, but we need more diplomats, fam. Because also, there could be situations if you're dealing with somebody who ain't thorough, like, because Weave is thorough. Weave was like, yeah, I said it, like, and this is what I was thinking. Woo, woo. But you'll have people where you bring it to face to face.
And it's different.
Yeah, it's like, no, but that's really how they feel.
How many levels of friends do you have?
2. And I just had this conversation with Quincy.
How many levels? Like, because I think about that. Like, I think I have a lot of levels of friendship.
Yeah, no. I have my close circle, which is really only 3 people.
Right.
Is Q, is Dooch, and this my guy D'Lo. And then everybody else I have compartmentalized.
And that's what I'm saying. Like those the compartments. How many compartments do you have?
So many.
And that's the thing. I think that's what I mean by levels. Like you, of course, have what everybody likes to call day ones, right? You got your crew that, you know, shit, Eric is forever day one. Like, known him, you know, been through the fire together. You know, I have a few more that's in that I would consider in that group. But then I also have a group that's almost not equivalent, but almost equivalent in the football dudes I play with. I've been playing with for 10 plus years now. So it's like, then you got those friends that you grew up with in your neighborhood that you may not talk to all the time, but you still got that love and respect for. It's like, so that's what I'm saying. So like, when I look at like levels of friendship, it had me almost staring at that Joe Budden situation. Like, so what level of friendship was Maul at with Joe? What level of friendship was Rory at with Joe? And how did they all fit together? What would you consider their friendship? Mm-hmm. And it started making me look around because it's like, I got friends in the pod game.
But like the friends you get money with, it's different.
And that's another thing.
It should be different.
The friends you get money with, you separate from all of that. And you got, okay, so because if you got those friends in one compartment, that means you got two compartments now because you got to move them from there to here and back out and still put them there.
Maybe I think about it differently, and maybe this is not right, but like if I get money with you and you're my friend, you're leveling up.
Yeah, because now we have investments in each other.
Yeah, and like if we got money once, we can always do it again.
Always do it again,
run
right?
it back. Like
we gonna run it back.
Like when we raised money for Cleveland, it's like
Man.
boom, and it worked out the way it was supposed to work out. Cool, and like that situation developed a higher level of friendship because you can build trust upon that. Yeah, once you institute money into a situation,
because that was our first time really working together.
Exactly,
as far as on the money level, like we have done pods together, but putting that together. And being able to take that money and get our rooms, able to use that, was huge.
Yeah.
And that does put, I think that's like, if you see Sweats and Suits and 72 and 10 together, it's usually a little deeper now.
Yeah.
We had a chance to do more together.
Right.
And that was before we even joined up.
Right.
Or came over to the network.
Right.
Which was something that I think after it was done, that's when the first serious conversation happened about possibly doing that.
Well, I think that's a valid time only because, first and foremost, when you're getting money with somebody, you got to decide what type of money it is. Is this money I need?
Or is it money I want?
It's just extras, fam. Like, if it's just extras, like, you know what I'm saying, what we doing it for, how we get there, did we get there, boom, done.
Because I don't think we needed it.
We
We could have made it to Cleveland without it. But it was one of those situations where it's like, this gives us a chance to work together first.
Boom. Hey, do something dope. Build. And now when we go here, boom, it's done. Taken care of.
It's a different vibe.
But like life-changing money to change your relationship.
It does.
Because I couldn't imagine, and like nobody know what they splits are and shit, but as we get into the idea of what they was going through, it's like, what's the way to say this? If I'm giving, if you are earning, because they earned it, if you're earning more money in your life than you've ever earned, should you just be happy with that? Or should you make sure you're getting all that you deserve?
That's a tough question.
It's tricky.
Very tricky. See, the thing with...
Not Seattle.
The thing with that is... Because I start thinking about percentages. You know what I'm saying? Because I think every podcast has had that conversation. We get on, what you think? Me and Eric have had that conversation multiple times. I'm not going to, divulge the numbers or how we felt like we came to that conclusion. But there were some things you just got to be honest with yourself about both times, like on both sides. Like I had to be honest with, what I felt like I brought to the table versus what I felt like he brought to the table. And he had to say that and vice versa.
And it has to be agreed to.
And it has to be agreed to. It has to be respectfully. And I think a lot of times that conversation gets tricky because if you feel like you do more, you're going to come and say something where you got to be honest about that.
Like we talked about that on air with our podcast. Like,
yeah, y'all talk about it frequently though. Like
and like it's funny because even when they was talking about accounting, like I look at spreadsheets. I know how much expenses are and shit like that, and I'm like, fam, we don't bust down this. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. Like we figure out how much it costs, how much we need to save, and then how much we need to invest. And then we're going to split it up. I'm like, so if we saw $1 million, we would probably only be busting down like 400.
400 because after expenses and whatever.
And then we got to argue it because dudes was like, yeah, no, I need my percentage up front. I'm like, can we spread it out?
Yeah.
Like, it's still your money.
It's
and
still your bread.
I'm not saying you're not going to get it. He's like, no, I need mine all up front. And I'm just like, I didn't say I'm like, you're not getting it up front.
And I mean, but see, you see how those go. People have different ideals.
Exactly.
Like, dude sits in a producer, editor, owner chair. So for him, it's like, I need to see it up front.
And see it up front.
For us,
because if he gets it up front, he could do a lot with it for a lot of other people.
For other people too. For us,
and himself.
We looking at it like, well, shit, I'm trying to make this money last.
That's all I said. Like, bro, like,
break
listen,
it down.
Because like, all I want is like, so that when we 3 months before the deal is up, and you ain't got no money left, like, fam. Like, I've told people this before. Asking me for money is like cussing at me. Don't cuss at me. Don't cuss at me, Phil. Like, I'm cussing at you because you cussed at me. Like, I ain't cussing at you. Yeah, but you asked me for some money.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like, don't ask me for the money. Because, like, that's going to put a strain that you don't want us to go to. And, like, I'll go there. Because, like, I got kids.
Yeah. And now.
With a Z. Like,
yeah.
And they need shit. $1,600, 12-day equestrian. Yeah. Fuck.
I mean, and I've had, like, you know, shit. It's harder for me. Like, I'm in a lot of different positions. Like, I got to take care of a lot of different shit. Like, my hat is big as a motherfucker. I might not even wear a lot of hats, but the hats I do wear, heavy than a motherfucker.
Yeah. And you don't know all the hats I wear.
And that's
you don't
the
know
thing.
all the things I'm doing
But
or
see,
the things I got planned.
But you know what? I don't like. I can't take offense to that because people see me all the time, right? They have their perception.
Mm-hmm.
Perceptions are reality for most.
Facts.
Which is why people don't put the bad on you on Facebook. People don't put their struggles out there. If people put their struggles out there,
come on, man.
Like the problem with me is I never want to see. I'm okay with people venting on Facebook. Mm-hmm. What I hate is like, okay, damn, every day is bad. You get what I'm saying? Like it's never a happy. Like you just want some, and it's not saying that that just may be their life, but you start becoming invested. Like I just really want you to have a happy day around this motherfucker at some point. Please, like
yeah, I always thought about social media as your highlight reel. I'm not putting none of my lowlights on my highlight reel. You know what I'm saying? But you know, every game ain't a good game. So if you want to put your shit out there, it's totally what you want to broadcast to the world. But think about how many people you follow on Facebook and Instagram, and if they showed you their real life, how many people you would unfollow? Like I don't want to see that shit.
I know I probably wouldn't be friends with a lot more people if they had money. Some people, I don't want to see with money. Yeah. Not hating on them. I just don't want to be around that person. Because I don't feel like money changes anybody. Money just makes you 1,000 times of what you really are. Yeah.
I think...
Like, I've always had that conversation about the right person making it. Mm-hmm. Not saying I don't want everybody to make it, but that right person, that person that's going, all right, cool. They may not reach down and pull you through the door with them, but they're going to at least open the back door and tell you how they got there.
Fam, listen. That's all. Like, listen, I may not open the door for you, but I'm going to drop the key.
I'm going to
I'm tell you where the key is at. Like, hey fam, listen, this is how I got it there.
Listen. I may not walk you up to everybody in the room, but did I let you in the room?
We was having this conversation about nepotism, right? Because that's where I'm at. Like, as I make more money, like, that's my goal. Is like, I just don't want my kids to have to struggle. And, like, if I give them a job, put them in a position, woo. Let's say, for instance, we grow this into a conglomerate.
I think it can happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna happen.
It's on the way.
It's
on the way, and it ain't gonna be what people think it's gonna be either.
It's not.
But
and it's not gonna. Everybody ain't gonna make it.
That's the tough part. And like, you could see the people who ain't gonna make it.
Don't you hate it though? Like, cause you see, and that's the problem I have. I have the problem of. I think I'm the type of person that people want to make it because I'm the type that's like, all right, let's do this. All right, you want to work? Let's work. When I should be more
sitting back.
Show me you want to work first.
Yeah, I mean, there's a real quality in like my boss at work. He don't actually do anything. He played the orchestra.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Tony, take care of that for me. Let me know. Hey, yo, so-and-so, take care of that. Let me know. Woo. He played the orchestra, so there's a talent in that. And knowing what people you can put in those positions.
That's the talent.
That's the talent. But, like, excuse me, Everybody can't be that person.
And that's the thing. So that's what makes it a good talent.
But like, everybody don't want to be that person, but the tough thing about being that person is who and who not to select. And you talk about, and like, I don't ever want to talk shit about Milwaukee because this is a place that raised me and gave me all the skills that I have that allow me to be the person I am. But like, the talent pool we're working with here is different. And the work ethic that Milwaukee will give you, because we fighting and clawing for everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? This space is not going to be that space, even bigger. And it took a lot to get to here after the last bullshit happened. And like, you keep moving those things, but it is that aspect of like, show me that you want to work, but also like, the person I really respect is DJ Khaled, because it's not just show me you want to work. It was like, no, let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Let's work. Let's work. Hey, be here at this time. Okay, you couldn't make it. Let's do this again. Like,
we've been training for that kind of shit our whole lives. Think about the people who always was captain on the playground.
Yeah.
Do he know how to pick the best team?
Yeah.
Can he put the right squad together?
Right. And I think,
and
that's the difference between, Joe Budden and like Jimmy Butler. Like, it's the difference between management and leadership. Like, you don't have to be. I don't have to be. Like, Dooch is not the greatest personality on everyday media, but he's a leader. Like, Dooch could be on anyone's pod.
Yeah, but the thing about the thing in giving Dooch his flowers, he's also personable.
Yeah, but like Dooch is very, very, very okay with letting anybody else shine.
Absolutely.
It ain't about me.
It ain't about me.
You be great, because you know what? You great, you going to bring the whole thing up. Like,
see, that's when people who, I get where you're going with it. Because now the people at the top, if you want more shine than the people that's working for you,
you'll never have it, bro. You'll never have, bro. My boss at work, he fall on so many grenades. He don't get none of the glory. None of the glory. They doing the whole expose on me next month. He's like, yeah, no, take that. I'm like, dog, like, I didn't say none of this shit. You just told me to go. He's like, no, but that's all you. But like, he don't give a fuck, because if I win, he look great.
He looks great. Because he's the one who put you in that position.
But also, I'm working so much harder than he is.
Yeah.
And he don't give a fuck. Like, and that's what it is. It's like, if you want to carry the load, you want to be Joe Budden and carry the load, cool.
Then you maybe need to do something more by yourself than you need to do.
Come on, fam.
You shouldn't be managing other people if you're more worried about yourself.
Come on. Like, and it's people who have had great success doing solo shit like that, like Bomani Jones and Colin Cowherd and other people. Or you got to find one other person. You be Skip Bayless, Stephen A.
Yeah, or you can just have that producer that just needs to chime in just for that.
Hey, I just need somebody to bounce
that
this
four
off
sentences.
Yeah, let me just get, you know what I'm saying? And in radio, they call it a honeypot. So you get just a little girl to a little laugh. Like, no, you're absolutely right. Or you just have a dude to be like, nah, I looked that up. That's absolutely true. But like, when you're a leader, like, fam, you just recognize the qualities of like, success is just success. It doesn't have to look any type of way. But fam, if y'all get it great, like 72-10 is always championing TZ Talks. They do shit the funniest and like some of the right way to us in the world. But we know we not them niggas. We not them, bro. Like, listen, I be forgetting to put the poll up. Quincy ain't gonna post shit. Dude's got so much shit going on. But you know what would be great? If TZ Talks make it, we coming right with them.
Everyday media.
Right, it's the same shit, fam. Same thing for y'all and for D-Tip and Tech File. Like, fam, go be great. Why am I hate on y'all? Because I ain't shining?
And that's my thing. Like, that's why I can never hate on how I feel about myself isn't a downgrade to anyone else.
But why would it be? Unless you know you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Because some people don't take that the same way. See, you got people.
What you mean by that? Hold on.
You got people out there who disagree with my competition theory.
What's the competition theory?
That you need healthy competition to want to strive to be great.
Oh, what? Nigga, listen, if I open a gas station on this corner, I want you to have a gas station kitty corner to me. Let's see who
Let's see, a lot of people don't subscribe to that. A lot of people feel like
you can't be the only one.
You can't be in competition. Like, there ain't no competition with me and my friends. I'm not saying that it's a bad competition, but if you see your friend bust a dope ass move, you not in your mind. You not thinking, damn, that has motivated me to do some shit. And I'm not trying to hop in their lane. It could be a completely different. you doing hair, selling hair, barbershop, all of that.
I don't even want to do that shit.
I don't want to do that shit. But you know what? I see you did it, and because you my friend, you know what? All right, I'm gonna start this business. So that way, when we when we go to dinner or we go to the bar, put your money away. That's nothing here.
Yeah, let's do
that's the competition that I want to use each other to get to. I want to go to the bar with Tony. He done bought some shit, and I look at him like, man, that little ass money. Put your money up.
Come on, man.
And then, cause we both getting it.
Yeah, and ain't no struggle or strife in it because we're gonna continue to get it. But like, I look at, there has to be a real strong sense of like, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, so I don't have to worry about them. Like, I'll give niggas they flowers for days. Like,
I'm not worried about nobody else.
Martin Too Cool.
Okay.
Fam, he's used his network, and I don't want to say reinvented himself, but he's always pivoted new idea.
He's always found a way to keep himself relevant.
Right.
In
but
the
like
same
not even
world.
that. But like, it's not that he is just relevant and we're supporting his events. He puts on good events, fam. You putting out good quality shit, fam.
With multiple people.
I'm gonna fuck with it. Like, fam, and it's all good business. But what I realized, and this is funny because this happened to me, and one of my basketball coaches told me this in high school. You think your competition is these people. Talking about my teammates and shit. Talking about the people in our conference.
Yeah.
It's not your competition. Like, it's a big ass world. He's like, we went to Iowa. We about to go to Iowa. You're gonna see some of your competition. Like, Milwaukee is not your competition. You can own this. You can run this. Fine.
This is why I'm taking Cam down there. This is why we're trying to take our teams to tournaments.
Fam.
I'm going to say something that I probably never said before. Watching my friends with their kids motivated me to want to do shit like this.
Yeah.
Because whereas, I came into fatherhood
Early?
Not necessarily early. Like, you got to think, my oldest is 10, nigga. I was in my 20s.
Oh, yeah, you good.
So, but I was still at I don't know how to do this. And then what happens when my son doesn't like my interests? So seeing my friends figure out what their kids like and doing it with them motivated me, helped.
Yeah.
And I look at that the same way in business. When I saw, now to be fair, I guess on the Milwaukee scene, I think when I was one of the first, we were one of the first podcasts after y'all did the fully live show. But as far as events, we were one of the first that was throwing events.
Yeah.
There was nobody else doing it. Mm-hmm. That don't mean I ain't want nobody else to do it.
And like, even if I'm the first, great.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Am I doing it the best? Is this sustainable?
Fam,
do people like coming?
When somebody told me that they had an event, great. What information do you need?
Come on.
How can I help?
What? And even if I can only be there for a minute?
Because now, you know what that breeds? I got somebody else who's doing something because I can now see what they're doing. Oh, that was fire.
Yeah.
Great shit. Mm. What am I going to do?
But it's like,
what am I going to do to keep elevating this?
It's that imaginary competition that people have because, like, just because I see you doing this, I don't have to do that.
But I think
find what I do good, and I'm gonna just do that.
But I think when you do that, when you have friends that are like that, that they're doing stuff to motivate their friends to do more. Hey man, you know what? Y'all see me out here working hard. What's up? What y'all got going on? Y'all see this? Come do this. Now some people are just happy where they are. And we all got friends like that. They comfortable.
And there's nothing wrong.
And there's nothing wrong with being comfortable.
As long as they're happy with it. Don't be doing the minimum and then hating on somebody.
Don't do the minimum and then start worried about what the fuck we got going on. Do your shit. If you ain't missing no meals and hurting, I'm happy for you.
Ain't got nothing to do with me.
But I need it. I promise you, I need it. I'm so glad the Teasies came along doing events. I'm so glad y'all picked up y'all events. I'm glad that everybody with a pod started saying, yo, let's do events.
Yeah. It creates a market, too.
It creates such a market. And it creates a possibility of collabs. It creates healthy competition.
But it's also, it comes with good energy, too.
It has to come with good energy because I'm showing up.
Because, like, I remember when niggas was club promoting and other promoters would come to our club.
Ooh, the Playboy clique.
It would be good energy, though. Because you know why they here? Because it's cracking.
They here because you know what? It's cracking. Hey, y'all doing something? I'm going to show up. I got you.
No. They were showing up on they nights, so they had something going at the same time. But they was like, you know what? It's over here.
It's over here.
It's over here. And you know what? It's love. It's like, hey, fam,
It's love. You got us.
You got us tonight, but hey, like, listen, we still working.
Fam, I did the same thing with episodes for a long time. I was watching everybody numbers.
Man, you remember that?
I was watching everybody.
You remember that, dog? And I was just like, dog, the number. I was like, fam.
Yeah, yo, these niggas cooking.
These what?
Hey, they had a week.
What? Nigga, we was in this fucking.
Because y'all were the first.
We was the first, but like, that doesn't mean we was doing the numbers. Because I remember D-Tip was kicking our ass.
See, and that's what I always wondered about y'all. Huh? Y'all were first. Y'all the head of the label, essentially. How did y'all feel seeing other pods come in and watching their numbers either grow, you know, sometimes do something better than y'all, bigger, and it's like, all right, who do you?
Well, we said we had a conversation. We was like, you know what podcast we gonna be, and we always everything is either rappers or fucking athletes. Like, we gonna be Currency. If you fuck with us, you gonna fuck with us. That's it. Like, fam, I'm not reaching. I'm not going nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, when we started, we was all like, where is the bitches? And like,
fucking
it was
all about the hoes.
Shut up, suck a dick, and make a sandwich and shit like that. And like, niggas can't talk like that no more. It was a long time ago. Quincy brought up the idea, and like, for those who haven't listened to our old episodes, I'm gonna say this, but just know this isn't me anymore. I used to say this thing because, like, when I was with my ex, we used to argue all the time about dinner. What we eating for dinner? We got to eat every night. What we doing for dinner? And on one of the pods, I was like, dog, I would come home. I worked later than she did. I would come home. I get home at like 7:30, and I touch the stove. I'm like, the stove ain't even hot. What we eating for dinner? Like, stove ain't even hot. Hey, we ain't preheating. We ain't doing nothing. Ain't no chicken in the sink.
Ain't nothing.
I can't say shit like that no more. But like, also, that was us then.
That was one of our first big podcast debates.
Yes.
That's what made, I think, that day. Because one, me and Tony have known each other for a long time. Can't tell you how we met, but we've always known each other.
Don't know at all. That's wild.
And I have theories, but I'm not going to talk about it on.
No, I don't know that bitch.
Yeah, no, it ain't got nothing to do with it. It was just like situational.
Oh, yeah.
But one of the first conversations we had, or back and forth we had, was about happy wife, happy life.
Yeah. And you know what?
And I remember after that pod, you said I was not prepared for you to be like that.
Because, like, you know, motherfuckers, like, I'm abrasive. Like, I'm saying, I'm straight at your head. No. I'm a great arguer. Like, should have been a lawyer.
Yeah.
But, like, nah, you was like, yeah, no, got a wife. Got her, keep her happy. Like, I'm like, nah, man. But, like, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't happy, he's like, nah, but she could fuck some shit up if she ain't happy. I'm like, nah, but is she concerned with you being happy? Like, no.
You don't get it.
Yeah, because she got to be happy.
The house is better.
Come on.
The house runs smoother.
It's just
you
how
feel
shit
what I'm
works. Yeah, it's just how shit
the house runs smoother.
Yeah.
And that conversation was so fucking good. If we could find that episode, I swear I'll post it. That was a really good back and forth. But I remember Quincy felt like that I contradicted myself somehow. But he never approached me about it. And I hope we have that conversation.
And he agrees with you. Even if he says that, because, like, what? That's how his house runs. But, like, also, that's just the smart way to be for most people, especially.
For sanity.
Like, come on, fam. Like, how is it that, and I'm going to generalize, so, like, send your hate mail, whatever.
Yeah.
How is it that you feel like, as the man of the house, that your happiness is the most important? Like, you can't feel like that. Like, and it's not necessarily right, because I should be happy. Why shouldn't I be happy?
I should be happy.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I remember the main question is: have you ever walked in a house where you're happy, but your girl is just unhappy?
Come on, man.
It brings
the vibrations is all off.
Dog, you come in with the energy. Hey, baby, how was your day?
What?
And it just,
fam, my drive here, it was someone about her energy before I left, and it fucked up my drive here. I was just like.
Because you start thinking back on all the conversations. You start thinking, damn.
I ain't did nothing.
Did I do enough laundry? Did I not close the door?
No.
What's
she got going on in her life? Yeah.
You start worrying about her because at the end of the day, like you said, as the man of the house, how can you worry about your happiness last? You want your kids to be happy first.
Come on.
You want your wife to be happy second because she chose you. She chose you to be her protector,
come on,
her man, and everything.
Yep.
So in doing so, hey, you got to sacrifice your happiness. Sometimes you got to. I think that's the worst shit in the world. To come home and you in a good mood and her day just beat her to shit. So you start looking like, damn, what can I go do? For my wife, it's Starbucks cups. I can bring her a Starbucks cup and change her life. She has so many tumblers.
No, like I just went on vacation with a girl who got like 71 of them. It's so disgusting. I'm like, if you don't sell some of them, like for what? What you gonna do with all those Starbucks tumblers? She got
Your girl?
No, not my girl.
Oh,
somebody we went on vacation. One of the couples we went on vacation with. She got the venti. She got the big one. She got
bro.
I'm like,
I can show you pictures. Like, we are avid cup collectors, bro. Like that's the top of our shit, because below there,
yeah, my
the
girl
cabinets
only
are
got
full.
that. She got that gold one, and then she got like
that
she got that red one in the small.
Oh no, we got the big red one. We got the tall matte black one. We got like a red, white, and blue one. She got like special edition. It's a lot, right? So I look at shit like that. That conversation is such a double-sided conversation, because it's like, the question I want to ask is that, okay, so now after you make sure the wife is happy, when is your happiness?
Or what is your happiness consist
What is
of?
your happiness? Are you happy when your girl is happy? I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I could be having the roughest day in the world, but if I can make my kids smile and my wife smile, I'll be like, today wasn't that bad.
Yeah. But I think
You know,
that's true.
Today
especially like if you went out of your way. Like, I think for most men, our happiness is just simplistic, fam. You know what makes me happy? Quiet, food, and cooperation.
yes.
Like, and
It's
not
so,
necessarily
not in that order. Yeah.
Because like, maybe I want the food first, and then I want you to cooperate, and then I want you
Dog,
to do that. Like,
homemade dinners. Ladies, we've had this conversation on this pod. Like, I know a lot of the shit we talk about is just reiterating shit, but homemade dinners, bro.
No. Homemade dinners that I did not ask for. Like, what? It's food?
Nigga, told my wife I had a rough day. I came home to steak with shrimp on top.
Come on. And you know what we have to do? And I don't know. I'm saying we, but this is me. We have to show, and I'm saying we, because you might do it. I don't do it enough, and I know I have to. It's like the appreciation level. It's like, hey, man, like, listen.
I threw my wife a whole appreciation party.
Damn, niggas got to do that.
And I got scolded. You know, niggas was like, man, you making it hard.
Hey, man,
listen,
pressure.
man, what I do in my house ain't got shit to do with you doing yours.
It's pressure. But also at the same time, like, when you go back to the perception is reality, like, a part of the reason why I stay out of Milwaukee is because, like, you know, to be happy in my relationship, I just need to be focused on my relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And when they see us doing all these things for our women and not being for the streets, it's just like they be reaching.
And the crazy part is, I look like such a good husband. I'm really not that great.
I'm not that great of a guy. Yeah. No, I suck.
I'm being perfectly honest. Like,
no, I'm horrible.
Y'all think Courtney loves me. She do not like me.
What?
She loves me.
She tolerates me.
Loves me to death. Like, she'll go to war for me. Ain't no other bitch gonna say nothing to me. Comma, but. She don't like me.
Yeah, and the rest is about to be a run-on sentence. But this nigga,
But this nigga, yes.
And it's, I mean, you know, that's every relationship. But, like, that's why I said, that's why as a man.
But is it the goal to get there?
Cooperation is the most important.
But is it the goal to get there, though?
To get where?
To get to that.
Fam, like,
I want my woman to love me a lot more than she like me. Because I know I'm not the greatest.
I think there is a aspect in, you know, send your hate mail once again of, like, no matter how much you do, it's like, what have you done lately?
Men want to like their girl forever, and women want to love their men forever. I believe that there's a lot to be said about liking. I want to like you.
I love you already.
I love you already, but I want to like you.
Yeah, what if I don't like you today?
See, and this is the conversation that's not had a lot. But
okay.
Like, you can love a person and not like them.
For certain. Shout out family members.
Shout out to family members. Hey, I do not like this nigga. He gets on my nerves, but you know what? I love him, and I'm gonna be there for him.
For sure.
Or same goes with relationships. Mm-hmm. You and your woman build a relationship to the point where y'all love each other almost to a fault. Mm-hmm. Right? Because no matter what.
To a fault is real.
To a fault. Because at times.
You like, hey. Love shouldn't.
If you in a relationship with somebody and y'all ain't never in y'all mind thought about punching that person that you with dead at the top of their forehead for whatever reason, not necessarily
just a bop, not even like a clean.
I'm not trying to knock you the fuck out, but
like
I just want
a bottom jaw, but like a top of the forehead.
Yeah, just like a
bop,
like what the fuck?
Yeah.
If you ain't never had that thought, Oh, shout out to Patrice O'Neal, one of my favorite comedians.
Oh, the greatest. Patrice is the greatest.
One of the GOATs that a lot of people will never understand. My niggas was talking to a crowd. He said, "Do you love her?" She said, "Yeah." He said, "If you love her, tell me how you thought about in your mind how you would kill her." Sitting next to her, and he was like, "See, you shook. You don't love her."
Okay, hold on.
He was like,
but like, yeah, that's a dead ass. And I wonder how she thought about killing me. It's probably been something in my food or like smothering me on sleep.
My wife definitely has had to like. She knows I'm gonna eat her food blindly. Mm-hmm. Doop 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 doop. I'm out of there because I'm smacking the food. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna make like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
but my girl is diabolical. She hit me with like the slow poison.
like poison you daily,
yeah.
To where
like,
it take like
just
you just gonna slowly get sick for like 2 months. It's like
shit like that. I'll be like,
oh, she gonna touch your head thinner. Yeah, Courtney definitely would slip something in the mac and cheese, bro. I made you your own pan. Done. I'll be over. It'll be over. I'll smack the whole pan with. I'm talking about heating it up in the microwave
with the extra cheese.
With the extra cheese, like, oh, this the dip you put in it. Let me stick. Like,
this is fire. This is fire.
She would kill me so easily.
I'd be like, yo, let me get seconds. No.
Let me say this. I love my wife to death, but I know she's probably either thought about killing me or at least bodily harm. She might not have thought about killing me because she like, you're not going to leave me with these kids, but bodily harm for sure. She done punched me in my sleep.
Dog,
have you ever got punched in your sleep? Like, hit me with an elbow and was like you was choking me in my sleep. Like, folks, what?
But like the thing is, and I'm trying to get better, but I'm a fighter, right? So if I get hit, it's like a natural reaction. But like, my girl will hit me in my sleep, and I'll be like, ready to go. Like, fam,
TTG,
you got to fucking move. Like, nah, move over. And like, you know what I'm saying? We don't have sides of the bed. It's where I sleep, and then she on top of me. Like, that's how we sleep.
Y'all got a king size, don't you?
Yeah, but like, fam, like, she got pissed at me one day because she was all on top of me on my side of the bed. I get up to go to the bathroom, and I go to the other side of the bed. And she was like, why are you over there? I was like, comfort. It's comfortable over here. It's cool. The window's over here. Yeah. You not here. Pissed. That was about a week.
You not here.
That was about a week. Yeah, about a week we was into it over that.
Definitely gonna catch
it was all right. That was my fault. You know, I apologize.
Don't you just say some shit sometimes that you think is funny? Like, my wife got asthma. I made an asthma joke. I was like, that was bad taste. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but these are the kind of people that me and Tony are, which is why I can do a pod with Tony anytime. We have a lot of the same ideals.
It's bad, but like also, you know what I'm saying, full disclosure, niggas is soft, like when it comes to our girls.
Oh, like, man, like, I'm a bitch. I'm a whole hoe out here.
I be talking all strong. It should be me and my girl be around Quincy, and his girl be slobbering her down in public. He be like, fam, what you doing?
Man,
my girl.
Yeah, like you don't be like, you be grabbing the booty. When you walk by, you slap the butt. You can't help it. Like, it's just like, hey.
We was just on vacation, and there was 2 other couples there with us, and my girl been planning this vacation, and we was really like turning up. Like, really turning up and, like, having a great time and enjoying each other's company. It's just like, yeah, we did that. And I'm like, yeah, it wasn't a competition, but, you know, we won.
We won.
We won. It wasn't a competition. But we in it together. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You see other couples argue, you like, that ain't us. That ain't us?
What's your public argument stance?
I'm not going to do it.
So I am.
So, like, we can have a debate, but if I feel like it's getting to the point where it's too heated, I'm just going to clam up. I do that in arguments. See, that's my problem.
In general.
I do that because I don't.
We got to get better at that.
The problem is I don't like arguing with my girl because if I argue with anybody else, hands can be thrown.
It's not even that, but like I talk way too slick.
And I say the wrong shit.
No. Like if we say hurtful things, I'm going to say something that you're never going to forget. Are you going to say something about me and I'll be like, fam, what we going?
Or I'm going to say something where it's just going to make you elevate your anger. And it's like, see, I didn't even want to do this.
Ain't no win.
Because you want me to talk, but then when I talk, you wish I didn't talk.
But we gotta, and I am probably 90% like I am never arguing in public. But that 10%, and this is another Patrice O'Neal thing. If we playing chess, and you disrespectfully beating my ass, I'm flipping the whole table over. Not the chess board. I'm flipping the whole table over. So, like, if we want to get into a public argument and I see you going over beyond disrespectful, Like, all right, fam. Everybody in this room is about to be uncomfortable.
Now I know. Now I'm here.
But, like, I don't want to go there because, like...
I never want to go there because I want to have a united front.
Not even that, but, like, fam, that's just not... That's not what I want to portray. That's not really us. This is just a situation.
It's just a situation. Because it's just... I've learned to shut down. I've learned to just keep my mouth shut and then wait. Give myself some time. Be like, look, I can accept my part in it.
Giving time is important, but... There also has to be, like, even with your kids, when your kids do something, you have to address it in the moment. I don't know if it necessarily works like that with your girl, with your wife.
No, I don't.
But there has to be some sort of semblance of that. But, like, I'm also, I'm a Libra. And, like,
women are mean.
Oh, as fuck. Like, as fuck. You know who has ruined more relationships in the last year than anybody? Justin LeBoy. Justin LeBoy has ruined so many relationships because there's so many posts that he put up that women are just all like over and all and about. Like, yeah, my mouth's so disrespectful. We get into an argument. You think I don't like you. I'm like, that's not okay.
That's not cool.
That's not okay.
Why? Well,
dog, we was watching Black Mirror. Me, my girl, and another couple. We just in my living room drinking, watching Black Mirror. It was the episode where they input that chip in you could replay all the situations. He told his girl, "You acting like a bitch." And she just kept replaying it in front of him. Like, you're acting like a... I'm like, see, that's what I know you're going to do if I go there.
If I go there, yeah.
Because, like, I can't do that. But, like, if you is...
That's a fact.
Like, what am I do?
What am I do?
I don't know.
But, yeah, man.
Have y'all gone through therapy?
No. Well, we did pre-marriage therapy. But I think we need to do therapy separately before we do it together. I think it's a lot of shit she need to unpack. I think it's a lot of shit that I need to unpack.
That's what my girl and I decided. But, like, I am so analytical. Like, and I'm on some shit. Like, if we go to therapy and the therapist say you wrong and you still doing the same shit, I'm going to have a really big problem with it.
And now I'm going to because now.
Yeah, like, you're just.
Now you're seeing it's not me.
It's not me. It's not me. It's not everybody else either.
With the Seth hands up.
Hey, listen. I remember I got into an argument with my girl and I said something to her. And I called Dooch and Quincy. I was like, hey, man, check on your friend. Because I played the little joker. It wasn't a big joker.
I said, check on your friend.
Check on your friends, dog. Quincy not a good friend. He ain't call me. He ain't call me. Dooch called me like, you all right? I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. But, you know what I'm saying?
I'm good, but it's...
Call me again in 2 days.
Yeah, check on me. Keep me in your prayers.
I should not have said that. Like, but, you know, it's relationships and shit. Like, I be wondering, and this is just a wild thought, but, like, when I look at... lesbian or gay relationships, like, I know a lot of women in lesbian relationships who, like, fight.
Oh yeah, hands.
Because it's hands. But I mean, like, if it's a gay relationship, like, two dudes,
hands.
I could not imagine.
Hands.
I could not imagine. Like, fam, hands. Like, we gotta fight.
That's the one thing I envy about, like, gay relationships, though. They can't fight.
Let's go.
Hey, take it to the yard.
No, let's go in the garage so don't nobody see.
Yeah, because I'm not.
We can get gloves and mouth guards. We can do whatever you want.
This is domestic, but it's not an unfair advantage.
Come on,
you a nigga, I'm a nigga.
Watch your mouth.
Put your hands up.
Put your hands up. Hey, listen. I be wondering, but, like, I could never, like, and I be hearing, and I, you know, back in my old life when I would hear women talk about the shit they would get into in domestic violence situations, and I can never blame the woman because as a dude, you should never hit the woman.
You should never hit the woman.
But it's also at the same time, it's just like
there have only been like I said, only in threatening situations. If she's coming at you with a knife, you gotta throw that right hook. I gotta sit her down, like.
And I've told my girl this, like, even in play fighting. Listen, I only got one rule: if you hit me in the face, we are fighting.
Or my nuts.
I don't even care. You give me my nuts, I'm just down on the ground. I'm gonna stay down. Whatever. If you hit me in the
just don't hit me in the nuts
face,
I don't want the reaction to be I uppercut your titty. I just don't want to I don't want to Mike Tyson your titty before I go down. Because, you know, when you get hit in the nuts, you know, you got about 10 seconds of, you got 10 seconds of activity.
Yeah, before, and then I'm down.
Then it's like going down, Jane. Like, you the little retarded kid in the elevator. Oh, good times. You going down, bro. That's fucked up. Man, we are hitting our time though, man. We gotta wrap some shit up, man. Thank y'all, man. Thank you, Tony, for coming, man.
Hey,
I
man,
needed to
no
get this
problem.
pod out, man. Me and Eric are gonna be in here Monday, podding again for Mo episodes. I might give out 3 episodes this week just because the people.
I wish I was here for when Eric broke down coming home.
Oh,
I wish I was here because I had the jokes.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, I don't want to put the jokes in the Facebook page because that'll live forever.
Yeah, those are forever.
Yeah, like I was like, nah. But
So
like,
me and Eric are in here Monday. I'm gonna go live because I got to get the people something. I miss podding. I'm happy that we're here doing this. My mother-in-law's calling me. Hold on.
Hey, what you said, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
You're not going.
Oh, okay. Bye-bye. All right, so the time just got extended if we want to.
okay.
Well, fuck it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, credit. Yeah, credit.
Yeah, my fault. So, but just as we can't break it down, but yeah, man, it feel good. This the pod, man. Like I said, man, I got one of my favorites in here, man. Who are your top 5 favorite podders in the city?
Fam, when you asked me that before, and then like now,
We were in a group chat before.
you asked me that at Milwaukee Nights. And the funny thing is, you know who has risen the ranks? Camille. Like, I don't know if I think I had Tim instead of Camille. And I still very much enjoy Tim.
Yeah.
But Camille keeps that show on the rails. And as somebody who has to keep the show, like,
There.
where it need to be, like, I respect that at a huge level.
As an A-Mike, yeah.
Yeah.
She
like,
does a great job.
For sure.
But she's also got, this is what you do. You learn your co-host. Mm-hmm. But again, I'm cynical. I know how everybody I feel like I'm a pod with, or I feel like is a good podder. I learn how they pod because if I go on their show, I have to hold my own.
Yeah. And that's what I did when I went on TZ Talks. I was talking way too much. 'Cause I'm like, niggas ain't gonna outshine me. Niggas ain't gonna outshine me.
I had the same mentality when I went on there.
No. But you can't. You gotta let them get their shit off.
No. I let them get their shit off, but it was so funny because I think they were coming off a couple of guests who didn't talk. And I just remember one of the first comments in the group was, "Oh, Seth wasn't gonna let y'all just."
Bro, they named the episode "Chiming In" because I was talking so goddamn much.
But they're overpowering. You got to know what you're getting into when you go on that show. You got to know what you're getting into when you go on the really good pods. Know what you're getting yourself into because you will look bad.
Yeah, like, and I had to set the standard also because, like, you know what I'm saying, you come in there timid, like. They have a whole session on your ass.
Or ASAP.
Like, it ain't gonna be me.
Nope.
It ain't gonna be me. Like, listen, Mook, I got dad gene jokes waiting.
Hey, Mook, leave me alone.
Don't do it.
Hey, all of them.
Don't do it.
I love them. I love them. I love them for their pod because I love who they are. They're unapologetically them. But I'm not gonna go in there half stepping. Not gonna get my ass kicked. Nigga, I felt that way about y'all. I still feel that way about y'all. I love coming on y'all's show.
Yeah. But we can go off the rails when y'all on our show. Like, we just be like, just bounce ideas.
Because,
and
dude,
throw it
when
out
y'all
there.
called me randomly in the bar,
Yeah, let's do it.
I was like, okay, hold on.
Yeah, no,
I
let's
said,
do
let me put my headphones in. Niggas is like, dog, look at this nigga. He always
Nigga in the bar.
always ready.
Always ready, smoking. No, we went there today. They weren't open. How y'all not open for the Bucks game?
Sad.
I do want to talk about real quick. I feel like Giannis was point shaving today.
I feel like that nigga need to work on his free throws. What the fuck?
Fuck, bro. He dribbling up the court like he shooting 90%. If you don't pass that ball, my
like,
nigga.
yeah, bro. Like, when he took it down at the end, I'm like, bro, we didn't have to go into overtime. Put the ball in Lopez's hands. That nigga's knocking him down today.
Bro, Chris Middleton shoot like 90%.
And let's talk sports real quick. Let's see what. Like,
Oh, can I do this real quick?
yeah.
On my pod, I slander Steph Curry, right?
Wow.
I did.
Why?
Because I'm just like, because I have this. Dame is like my favorite player right now.
I'm gonna step away from the mic. I'm gonna let you get
Dame
your shit
Lillard
off.
is my favorite player right now, right?
Okay.
And you know why? Because he's 100% pressure. Like, my nigga, I have 0 All-Stars on my team. I'm consistently who? Because ain't none of them made it.
CJ McCollum.
He never made it.
McCollum has never been an All-Star.
Fam, in the West, who you gonna make it over? Clay? like, come on, fam. But I was like, listen, Dame has been firmly. I think he's 7 years in a row. All NBA teams. Like, you know what I'm saying? His team is always squarely in the playoffs besides last year because, you know, they had to battle to get in. And I'm just like, bro, Steph, a unanimous MVP, back-to-back MVP, 3-time champion, all this shit. I'm like, Steph need to show up this year. And, you know, his team was trash for a minute. And then he started balling. As soon as I said it, nigga, boom.
Hey, I remember that you talked
I shredded his ass. But you know what? I'm
then
back
it was
on
like,
that. I'm
then
back
it was
on
like, but can you shred a nigga
I'm
who dropped
back
40 and 40?
On that.
He
I'm
did
back
it.
on it.
Bro, come on, man. Come on,
man.
Tony.
Hey, man, one game to beat Memphis.
Tony.
Man, I'm listening.
Tony.
Hey, Portland would have won.
Portland also got McCollum, bro.
Portland would have won.
McCollum is the best two-man. Better than whoever Ja got. Who was Ja's two?
Dylan Brooks. And I only know that because I really know basketball.
Who is Steph's two?
Nigga, Milwaukee's own Jordan Poole, nigga.
That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame when he got Wiggins.
Yeah.
So it's you're a second year player who's still trying to find his groove.
Yep.
Is Steph's best number two that he got.
I mean, I guess you gotta give Draymond his credit, even though he's trash on offense.
Dog, Draymond.
He blew the game.
Draymond had more rebounds and assists than points. He averaged more. No, I'm not caping for the nigga, but that's befuddling,
Bro, he had a layup
and blew
to
it.
win the game and just jagged it off. But I only say that because I'm a LeBron fan, admittedly, and like there's this thing that happened when Steph Curry rose to the height of his powers that like it was racist in my eyes. Because like they was talking about Steph, you know, he plays the game the right way and he's changing the game and he's such a family man, and I'm like,
that part I didn't like. Like
what
LeBron,
the fuck has LeBron been doing?
Been a family man and all of that shit the same.
No scandals.
No scandals.
Same girl from high school.
Yep.
A junior.
And his kids.
Kids is lit.
Kids are lit.
Listen, doing what he want to do.
I have no bad. I've always said when it comes to LeBron's game, I have no qualms with him. Only thing that pissed me off is, bro, you 6'8", over 200 pounds.
260.
260, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you get poked in the eye, I don't want you rolling around on the ground like you hurt your knee and your back.
Who hit me? How many of them was it?
Don't do that. That bothered me.
It took away from all the greatness that he had in that game.
It did.
Like, I got hit in the eye. I was seeing 3 rims, so I shot at the one in the
Shut
middle.
up.
You ain't had to do that.
You didn't.
You ain't had to do that.
You could have said, hey, man, saw the shot, took the shot.
Hey, man, we needed a bucket.
Bron, one of them
down.
niggas that know he's not getting the credit he deserves, so he tries to say
it's nasty.
It's sick.
It's nasty. Like, you don't have to. You are LeBron.
He one of them niggas that will tell you, hey, man, but I did this. Bro, we saw it. You're great. You're great.
I also feel like
and to be honest, you shouldn't even be playing in play-in games.
I mean, he was hurt. He was hurt for a lot of games. They was number 3 when he got hurt.
And
Where was Anthony Davis, man? Quietest 24 points I've ever seen in my life. But this is the other thing that just pissed me off about the league this year, and it's all racist stuff.
I don't like the play-in game. I hate it.
I love it.
I love it. I love the game of it because it's like, oh, this is entertaining.
It's fucking lit.
Yeah, but I hate it because it's like, I'm the type of person that I really hate when the people get earn something, but then have to fight for what they earned.
Yeah, that's true. I played 72 games, and then now I still got to battle out. And like, besides the Warriors, everybody else, it was chalk. You know what I'm saying? Boston won. Boston was 7, they won. Washington was 8, they won. The Lakers was 7, they won. Steph couldn't pull it out.
But what more can you do? I'm giving y'all 40.
Listen, more.
More.
One more.
I think credit. I also think Steph gets a lot of credit because of his size.
Sure.
He's a 6'3"?
Yeah.
6'3" point guard.
But he's phenomenal. I'm not saying him by him.
No. He's changed the game though. He did, because now,
like, and as much as I'm gonna hate on him, Dame don't get guarded like that. Like that? Come on, bro. He had to shoot a 30-footer just to get an open one, like on a fast break. Like, no, pass that
quick. Like, niggas is, hey, as long as he's walking the court, there is a person on his hip.
From what? From the parking lot. I'm good. Like, what? You left me open? It's half court? I got that.
I'm shooting this.
I like to play in games.
I forgot what I was listening to, but I was like, that somebody was talking about free will. Oh, it was Joe Budden though.
Talking about what?
Free will. They had a conversation on the pod about free will,
yeah.
and they was like, nah, Steph has free will on the basketball court. He
does anything he wants.
He's a green light from anywhere.
It's like, and I don't know if people, and I appreciate, like, I went through a long phase of not appreciating what I was seeing. Like, I didn't really like Kobe for a long time because I was a T-Mac fan.
Same.
I didn't like Vince Carter. I didn't like... It's a lot of niggas I didn't like. I didn't like Michael Redd. Like, it's a lot of... Because I didn't like Michael Redd because I like Big Dog, and I knew they had beef.
I want to fight Danny Green. I don't like him.
No, he almost won a Finals MVP. You know that? You know that? That's crazy. Like, I didn't like KG.
If Danny Green would have won the Finals MVP, my hatred for him would probably be like... I said one time in my life, I want to buy a ticket that's right behind whatever team he's on bench, and I'm just going to whisper the worst things in the world to that man.
I have a great Danny Green story. You want to hear it?
Yes.
This is when he was playing for Cleveland, so he was trash. This is when he was horrible.
He still is.
Not great. Not great.
He's all right.
We was in Chicago at the Blue Dolphin Club, right? I remember because fucking Day 26 was in there. All them niggas short, by the way. All them niggas is his miniature people.
I got a Day 26 story about Eric.
Danny Green and somebody, I think it was like Alonzo G or somebody else came in there.
Okay.
Came in there, right? And I know they had a game against the Bulls that night, right?
Uh-huh.
Danny Green came in there smelling like 5 full court games.
This makes me so happy.
Still took the bitch I was talking to.
Of course.
Still took her.
You know what I hate? That I have to respect those niggas on the bench.
What?
Because they made it to the league.
What?
I hate it. Nigga.
Disrespect, nigga. We tell White Dante stories, and I'm not going. He gotta sit somewhere and tell his own stories. But White Dante, we know what White Dante out here doing. Yeah, Big Smoke, dude.
We blowing it down.
Big Smoke, no, don't turn that fan on. We boxing this.
We boxing.
You know what I'm saying? Boxing the hookah smoke.
That fucking alarm. Then what y'all gonna do?
Where's the alarm at?
I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying.
All right, boy. Ain't
my
no
fault.
but
Think about that.
ain't no but some hookah smoke.
Yeah, man.
When the fire marshal
We
come
love
in, I'm
you,
like,
bro.
trying to hit this.
Shout out to dudes
man.
walking back in the building, man. Hey, speaking of niggas on the bench, Kwame Brown.
I love it.
I love what he's doing.
I love it.
I love it.
I love it.
He's finally sticking up for himself.
I did also have the conversation. What do you consider an NBA bust?
Ooh. Is there really a such thing as a bust?
You remember Joe Alexander, the white boy from Virginia?
Yes, I did.
Virginia Tech? No. West Virginia. Who
Do
the
you
Bucks
consider
drafted?
Sam Bowie a bust? Or do we just consider him a bust because Jordan got taken after him?
Fam, listen. Niggas think Sam Bowie was number 1 pick.
So how do niggas shit
He
on
wasn't.
Kwame Brown over him?
Sam Bowie was number 2.
two.
Olajuwon was number 1.
Olajuwon
And
was
nobody
number one.
in Houston like, we should have took Jordan.
No,
Like,
because
we
Olajuwon brought
got
him the
it.
championship.
Yeah, we got it.
And Olajuwon was really one of the GOATs.
Come on, man.
But Sam Bowie.
Like, your bust status can't be based on the people who was taken in front of you. But, like, Kwame Brown played 9 years, made $60-something million.
12 years.
12 years, excuse me, made $68 million. And he was a nigga from South Georgia, not Atlanta. South Georgia, just north of Jacksonville. He was a hood nigga with holes in his shoes. And the funniest thing Kwame Brown said, and you got to read the details. He's like, I bought my mama a house on a golf course when I was 18. You know how old he was when he got drafted?
17.
Yeah.
Into a grown man league where they were not respecting youngins coming from high school.
And, like, we know the way Kobe was talking to people. Imagine the
imagine
way
what
Jordan was talking to people. Fam.
Jordan
Breaking that
slapped
man down.
Steve Kerr.
Fam, Kwame Brown wrote a letter. He said that Jordan invited Charles Oakley to practice just to hit him.
So let me ask you this question. And all that he went through and everything he was talking about, finally standing up for himself, do you think that he's now reacting the right way? Could he have made this better? Could he have done this better to where, yeah, he's like, everybody talking about me now, but you know what? You could have been talked about and brought on these shows and put yourself in a better position. Like, did he muff this opportunity?
I'm going to say this, and I'm not even going to pass off as my own idea because I heard it on Bomani's podcast. You know why I fuck with what Kwame Brown is doing is because, like, all of these players, who are the up-and-coming players in the NBA right now? Like, Jason Tatum and Donovan Mitchell and John Morant and Zion Williams. All them dudes, they polished. what I'm saying? They media trained and shit like that. You know
Because
who my
they be-
favorite young nigga is right now? Dude out of Minnesota, Anthony
Anthony
Edwards.
Edwards. No,
You know,
is it Edwards? The nigga that
Ant-Man.
The nigga that said,
Hey.
I don't even want to play this shit.
no, he was like, hey, he in the interview, he was like, hey, y'all see my earrings? They dancing. I love be you.
Hey, the nigga that got drafted got a controller that light up. I forgot what nigga. He was from Bama. He has a chain that has a controller on it that if you press the PlayStation controller, it literally has a light up.
I like
love
niggas
nigga shit.
who are themselves.
I love nigga shit.
But like Kwame as a nigga from Southern, he just him. That's the only way it was gonna play out. But the one thing, back to racism, you know who he's on harder than anybody else? Matt Barnes.
Why?
It's some Southern racist
and
shit.
Matt Barnes might have said the least.
Fam, listen.
That episode, Matt Barnes, only thing he really did was like tap a leg and laugh.
It was funny.
It was hilarious.
It was funny. But like everybody else, and the funny part about it is everybody else who he talked about apologized and got out the way. Matt Barnes trying to make it right. Ain't no making it right with that type of nigga.
Well, I don't
Gilbert was
think-
like, I'm sorry. Stephen A., my bad, you right. Stack, hey, we not gonna do this. Matt like, hey, come on the show. Matter of fact, we'll meet you in Georgia. Or we'll meet you in Atlanta. Atlanta is not near where Kwame Brown. It's like 4.5 hours away.
But that's why everybody talking shit about Matt. And I'm like, bro, Matt is the only one who, do you want to have a conversation? He told him, do you want to have a conversation? Bring your hookah. Bring your shit. And the reason he even did it like that is because he's been talking shit. But Matt still opened the door. I want to hear that.
Bro, he told Matt Barnes, he was like, you drove an hour and a half and jumped the gate to a house that you got keys to. Like, he was just spitting him, man. He called him Becky with the good hair.
Yeah.
He said, which one of your grandfathers hate you, the black one or the white one? Like, it's a lot of
shit,
racist.
yeah.
And Kwame Brown's a Trump supporter, for those who don't know.
Really?
Hey, man, deep south.
He's a Trump supporter?
Bro, get into Kwame Brown, fam. Like, Kwame, he's a, you know what I'm saying? Kwame, like, I wouldn't doubt it if Kwame somewhere with a generator, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and just a lot of land, and hunt daily. Like, he's a big country
he got
nigga
a tank
with millions.
of gas for heat.
Come on, man. Like, leave Kwame alone. Like, he's not the dude who you gonna squash this with. And, like, why? There has to be a moment where you rise above.
I think he would squash it, but he's getting too much popularity right now.
But also, like, Matt, the more you keep trying to, like, make it like, no, kumbaya, like, no, fam.
I don't
Say
think
some
Matt
bad
is.
shit about
I
me
don't
and
even
keep
think
moving.
Matt is trying to kumbaya it. I think Matt is just trying to let him tell his side to his face.
Maybe.
Like, I would do that.
But if you Matt,
But I think if I'm somebody who has a bigger platform,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not only am I not afraid of you,
come on.
come on the show. You got that much of a beef with me? Let's talk about it face to face.
Yeah.
Because now you get to tell your side of things. And I get to say why I said what I said.
Would you do that?
With somebody I had beef with,
So, like,
explain it. Like,
okay.
it's only a couple of people I'm not sitting down with in my life.
So, like, no, let's say
Without beating
let's say
the shit out
you made it to the NFL, had an NFL career. You do another podcast when nigga had an NFL career. And it's another nigga, let's say he was a 6'7" defensive end. But he was trash. Not trash, but like he didn't live up to his, you know, it's who was the nigga who was drafted by Buffalo who went ahead of Reggie Bush?
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah, no.
Some Williams.
Yeah, Williams, yeah, he wasn't.
He had a good career.
Good career.
Made a lot of money.
But he wasn't
But he wasn't what he was supposed to be.
I mean, I look at niggas like
Would you let this nigga
Titans,
who could quite possibly slap the shit out of you, who's been talking shit about you?
Yes.
Come on your show.
Yeah.
No, bro, I'm not
For
putting you
what?
in that position.
I mean,
because I'll fight you. That's why I'm not
But see, that's the thing.
gonna lose
But
my
see, that's
deals.
the thing. That's the thing. If we have a fight, it ain't gonna be on air.
No.
It don't gotta be. I'm not releasing it.
But it's gonna get out that y'all had a fight.
It might, but no.
Because the set gonna look different next week. Because
If
I'm
you don't-
throwing
if you
chairs,
don't think-
tables, hookahs.
If you don't think that you got the power to have it, hey, phones down. I done seen some of my friends fight and never have footage leaked, never have it really talked about because they had to get that shit out.
But you talking about Kwame like Kwame gonna be like, okay, let's turn all this off and
turn
square.
this- no,
Kwame gonna wait
Kwame
until
gonna
Matt
go
say
live.
something, yeah, and like,
Yeah,
hey,
but
hold
see
on, hey, go live.
so
Hey,
who-
what's up? This
so
Kwame
who-
Brown. Let me
so
watch me slap
who-
Matt Barnes.
Clout chasing.
There's a good percentage of that. And, like, I had to give Quincy his credit because Quincy said Kwame was doing it to build up his platform so that he could spin off and do a YouTube or do a podcast.
Which he's doing called The Bus Life.
Come on. Hey, listen. Maximize your opportunities. I'm not mad at him, but also if I'm Matt Barnes, I'm not giving you more platform.
I mean, but maybe that's Matt Barnes. Like you said, if I have this issue with this person and instead of, continuing this stupid ass back and forth, hey, bruh.
Because it's dumb as hell.
Hey, bruh, do you want to come on the show and talk about this? Because now, yes, all right, now not only is it, it's helping you too, nigga. It's helping you.
I ain't helping you. You don't say all this stuff about me.
And that's what I'm saying.
I ain't helping you. You're done.
But he's been getting jokes for 9 years. Kwame Brown has been the butt of a lot of jokes.
And that's why I was like, why was this picked up? You know what I'm saying? You think this is the first time Kwame Brown said something about somebody saying something bad about him? He been hearing that shit his whole life.
He's that. Maybe it was just his, everybody got their breaking point.
But no.
Or maybe he was waiting for the right person.
Why did the media pick this up?
Because it was too loud. Social media.
Yeah.
If social media didn't attract to it, then no. But social media rules media.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It's disgusting.
The people control what the media talk about.
It's not even the people. It's the algorithms. Because, like, even if you look at your wife's Instagram feed versus yours, it's two different worlds. It's two different worlds, and I'm like, it shouldn't be like that. Like, bring back the old Instagram algorithms.
Bring back timelines, real ones.
Come on.
Where I could see it, what time they posted it. Because, nigga, I hate commenting on shit from 6 days ago.
What? I'm looking at like these niggas, that was 5 days ago?
Damn, dog. Like, I was trying to help. Or like you see motherfuckers today order this food, you be like, bitch.
Yesterday.
Can't order no more.
Hurt.
I'd hurt.
Hurt.
But yeah, man. So what you listening to, Tony? Man, tell the people, give the people something to listen to. Cause
I was just talking to Dooch about this. I'll listen to that Cole again on the way down here. I think it's a little bit of gas on that Cole. I'm not saying it's not good, but I've heard people throw the classic on it all right away.
I'm not throwing.
I heard that on the Joe Budden podcast, and I was like, let me listen to it. What I did listen to, and I encourage everybody to listen to, and maybe look at the lyrics, is that fucking Lil Baby and Kirk Franklin song.
Fire.
Like, I don't like the song that much, but when
Lil Baby don't miss.
He don't miss. I said it on our podcast. Was that 2 years ago already, Dooch? Like almost about 2 years ago. I'm like, we gonna have to start having that conversation about Lil Baby versus Wayne. Like, in a very short time. That was 2 years ago. I'm saying it. And I'm saying it again today.
It's coming.
It's
the conversation
like,
might come. But if Wayne keep up his rapping again, make Wayne great again.
Hold on, because I want to read this because this is nuts.
He looks that up, man. If you ain't listened to Mac in the Day by Akeem Ali.
Mac in the Day.
Kimmy Casanova. Mac in the Day. We was talking about it in the...
I did listen. Dude, who was the YG and who's the other dude?
Oh, Mozzie.
I listened to that on the way up here. That shit slapping.
That slap? Okay.
This the Lil Baby first verse. We will be better than ever. Made a promise we could do it together. I ain't breaking my word. I wish that I could fly like a bird. I'd get away from this earth. Had to pray and pray. I felt I was cursed. Always tell myself it could have been worse. Never going back. I broke the reverse. It come from my soul. No need to rehearse. A lot of time was needed. A lot of time I was in need of work. Talk to God like I need this to work.
Yeah.
Jumped in line like I needed it first. But I was being selfish. No, it's going to affect a lot of people. I was being careless. Take a break, step away, coming back when I was ready. I know this break people into pieces, but I'm going to get it together. He don't miss. But also, this is not a trap beat. This is a pure church beat. And Kirk Franklin came in.
It was half church, half trap. Because it was what you called. Let's not forget it was just Blaze who did the beat.
It was just Blaze.
It was Blaze. And Kirk ain't your traditional.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids. Hey.
I respected Kirk a little bit more after that.
I love Kirk Franklin. I've always loved Kirk Franklin. Thought he might have been the realest nigga in it.
Man.
One gospel of the year 4 times in a row. What they give him, 4 Bibles.
4 Bibles, 2 pieces of blood of Jesus.
Oh God, bro.
Besides that, I've been listening to podcasts, man.
Mac
really
in the Day is an EP by Akeem Ali, bro, and I tell you, he's 6 for 6.
Slim Thug ass nigga.
6 for 6 on that EP.
Oh, and that ESTG.
I got to get into him.
He coming to Milwaukee. When does he come to Milwaukee? I'm not gonna be here, but like be safe. Cause you ain't going, dude.
Not here.
Not here.
Not here, dog.
Houston, I forgot what day, but
I don't even know if I would go see him in Houston. He has that type of energy where the crowd that where he at go be at.
Wherever he at, they there.
They there,
They
fam. But like, I also can't be one of them niggas to be like, fam, I want to bring the old energy of hip hop back, and then I'm scared to go to the show.
Yeah, but
I also am
old
that
now.
guy.
We
Yeah.
old now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like our parents weren't trying to pull up to a Lil Jon concert.
What?
But we was in the middle of that shit.
I remember my mom. I was listening to DMX. My mom was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, man. RP DMX too, man. I can't wait for his album to drop. I want to see what that sound like.
He got one. This
He got one coming.
It ain't gonna. Is it gonna be that energy?
That
DMX gonna be here Friday.
Somebody,
that's come out Friday.
yeah, what you call said he heard it. Promise said he was in on it. He said it. People are saying that it's a shame that he don't get to see how people gonna respond to it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that we don't wish he was here, but he was getting his flowers before he passed. Like
Because he started to finally open up and give a lot of that DMX insight, the dog, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's what we listening to, man. My GoFundMe of the week. There's a lot of GoFundMes out there. Probably, dude's gonna call me a hater, but it's got to be LeBron for that acting job, bro.
Yeah,
Niggas can't. Yeah, but I feel like he fucked.
it took away from
it took away from his great performance.
Yeah, and mine is gonna be Steph Curry for losing.
Yeah, see, he got poked in the eye, bro. But if you 6'8", get poked in the eye, you roll around on the ground like a nigga. Nigga, you got the foul.
I saw three rims.
I saw three rims.
How did I know which one to shoot at? You know,
I just shot in the middle.
Yeah.
God's grace.
The
Blessings.
funny thing is like
he knocked it down.
you
Great
know-
shot.
You know, he violated the league's.
yeah.
Violated the league's COVID policy.
And another GoFundMe is to the fucking league. They gonna let LeBron get away with that. If it was Kyle Kuzma,
Hey, when Kyrie did it, he only got fined. He didn't get suspended.
but if it was
Oh, if it
LeBron
was
didn't even.
Kuzma, you're done.
Kuzma, you're done.
You're done. No. Because LeBron would have wrote that off. Like, hey man,
The party at the crib?
The party, somebody party. Yeah, they said he
when
broke
he was there with
guidelines.
Drake and Michael B. Jordan, you know. No, but they
guidelines.
they fabricated some shit, and it was like, yeah, everybody there was vaccinated.
If it was Kyle
man.
Kuzma, it would be suspended from school right now. I love
No,
LeBron.
you know, I fuck with Bron.
I fuck with Bron.
I just feel like all that wasn't needed.
Bron don't get the credit he deserves as a player.
The
Yeah.
theatrics.
Yeah.
No, for that's LeBron.
Bron too, but that's what I'm saying, bro. He's 6'8", bro. Like you too big for that shit.
Yeah, man. I need that 5.
You got it.
You got it.
He got it on the. He got it. He got it before he hit the ground.
I need it.
Fam, like-
Get the fuck out of
But
here.
like, I don't want to say he flopped because he definitely got hit in the eye, but he flailed so hard he almost hurt himself coming down.
From flailing.
Like,
Real quick, what's your finals? Who you got in your finals? Who making it?
This is tough.
Are you saying LA?
I don't know who coming out the West. I want to say Lakers and just go chalk, but I actually would rather it be.
Phoenix, Milwaukee.
I'm not picking against Brooklyn. I'm not picking against bro. Like I just, and you know who? This is what I really want to happen
know
because
why?
I don't want. I want people to really have to
If
eat their
this
words.
don't work, Harden is gonna get thrashed.
No, but like I want Brooklyn to win, and I want Kyrie to get the Finals MVP.
Against
like
Bron?
all against Bron, because all that shit y'all was talking, shut the fuck up. Because I'm great at my job.
I don't see LA making it out.
I don't know who beats them though, because it ain't Phoenix.
You think they're gonna upset
It ain't
Phoenix?
I would kind of. I don't know. The only team I don't want to win is the Clippers.
Yeah.
Besides that, like I'm okay with everybody else. I kind of don't want Denver to win either because like racism.
Nobody likes Denver.
Yeah, racism.
I don't really want Utah to win either. I just don't like.
I'm not against Utah.
I'm not with them.
Yeah, I don't feel no way about them. I would love it if Portland could pull this off though.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Y'all would hate me. My Steph Curry slander would be next
Through the
level.
roof? Through the
what? Roof? And I'm on record saying Steph Curry is the second greatest point guard of all time. But like
Second greatest behind Magic.
yeah, behind Magic. Like yeah, Stockton, back up. because you ain't got this.
You ain't got this.
You ain't got this. What?
He would break Stockton.
Fucking
up.
like what, nigga? That pick and roll. Go ahead, drop it off to Malone. Because when I come down the other end,
It's
in
open.
your mouth.
And open.
Come on,
I'm open everywhere.
everywhere.
Cut the check, man. Got to be my boy Albert J, man. Hey, listen, y'all go get y'all physical therapy if y'all hurting. Athletes, get aligned. Athletes, get aligned. I've went going my whole life as an athlete without getting aligned. Go get aligned.
Fam, a chiropractor will tell you everything that's
He's a
wrong with
physical
you.
therapist.
Oh, he's a physical therapist.
He's
Oh,
a
he get
physical
you right.
therapist, so he do the same damn thing as he could tell you the same shit as a chiropractor. But like, get aligned. It makes a difference.
Do it. You sleep better. That's all
I just
want.
feel better.
Just give me something to sleep better.
Just-
I already walk like an old man. It'd be alright. But if I can just sleep
If you've
good,
never had your like hips and pelvic bone aligned, pause. Go.
really
Trust me.
he blew you back out.
Pause.
I had to do it. Sorry.
Pause.
I ain't had no
Pause.
no
You
terrible
didn't- yeah,
jokes.
like,
It's
it
all
was-
we've been real grown.
I mean,
man.
you shot for that.
It's
Like
alright.
you pulled up from half.
I was open.
Yeah.
I was open. What you want me to do? Shit, I don't have nothing for that shit. Mental health, man. If you got it, if you can figure it out, dog, go talk to somebody. Just unload some shit. First session of therapy is literally just unloading. Like you might not even go back because the shit is expensive. I'm not gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? It was like 100 a wop after insurance.
Some congratulations are in order for Tech File. They reached their 200th, right, dude?
Woo.
200th episode.
Good shit. Hold on.
Proud of y'all. Much love. 2 claps in the Ric Flair. Woo! Love y'all for that.
Congrats.
Shout out. Congrats. Big congrats.
Also,
happy
congrats.
birthday to Rio
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Rio.
coming up. Yeah.
Shit, congrats to Dooch again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Continue to elevate. New
Yeah,
space
man.
coming.
New space.
Come buy some more shit. Inventory going up.
Hey, man.
Prices might go up too. Don't be mad. Just, you know what I'm saying? It ain't support no more. You like the shit. Just come buy the shit.
Man, we gave Dooch's flowers on this episode, didn't we?
Yeah,
You know
dude,
what I'm saying?
you was featured.
Y'all call me Joe Budden?
No,
No.
bro. The exact
The
opposite.
exact opposite. I called you Jimmy Butler, actually.
Yeah.
Nah, don't call me Joe. That nigga.
No, I know you fucked your
I
money
know
up
he fucked
today.
your money up today, but yeah, nah. But yeah, man, everyday merch, man. Get your everyday merch again. I'm sorry that we left y'all. I will not leave y'all again. Shout out to Dooch for being on our heels the same way that we got on it the same day.
Yep.
We back in here Monday recording again, where you're going to finally get to hear me and Eric on the episode together.
Yep.
It's going to be a great time, but thank you, TY, for stepping in. My brother,
No
you know,
problem.
it's always a
Always.
good time to when I get to record with my brother, man.
Shout out Eric, man. I'm not taking your spot, but it is a sweats in the quarter zip.
Yeah,
Go
it's
ahead and
definitely
say it
Sweats
now.
and Quarter Zip Pod today. Everyday podcast, dash shit, more dash shit. We might even, if we had some time, me and Tony, we could have did a little promo dash shit, but we'll see. Y'all might
figure
hear
something
something. We're gonna figure something out. But thank y'all, man. Glad to see y'all. You know what time it is. We do our own stunts around here. If you back like you never left, did you leave the door open?
If I'm not feeling your low energy, I might catch a battery charge.